I saw the documentary. I think it was a documentary where you said you would never play for the Yankees. Was that in the heat of the moment, or you really meant that? Because something tell us. Will you tell the story?
I was in a tunnel, and it's a walkway that separates the wives lounge, which was upstairs, or the waiting lounge, wives lounge, and downstairs. And it was a tunnel, probably about 75 feet, and we played pickle there. And the Yankees were getting their butts whooped, and there's probably, you have Randolph's kids, Torbort's kid, my brother and I. So there's probably about 10 to 12 of us. And he walked up to my dad and said, "Get your blank kids out of here." So my dad, after the game, brought us home and said, "Hey, they can't come there." My mom said, "Oh, they're going back tomorrow." So we went back. You just ain't gonna do that. But overhearing that, and I'm 12 years old, I'm 12, 13. Then I go to the ballpark early with my dad, and it's 1 o'clock. Ain't nobody there. 12:30, 1 o'clock. Ain't nobody there. I'm sitting in the dugout, and the guy says, "Hey, George don't want nobody in the dugout." Meanwhile, you got Craig Nettles' son taking ground balls at third base. And he looked at me. He said, pointed over there, and he said, "Just remember that." And that's all it took. So when you have an impressionable kid at that age, that every time, they play that team, the only thing you can think of is how I'm going to beat them every single time. I mean, you look at my numbers, they're probably the best against any other team, because it wasn't because I got great friends who, Jeter's a good friend of mine, Jorge Posada, Mo, Bernie, all the old guys, from the Dave Winfield, Ricky, Roy Smiley, Willie Randolph, Big John Mayberry. I mean,
right.
All these guys, Rick Sharon. I mean, all these guys were, guys that I looked up to, and, but once I saw the pinstripes with NY on it, I was like a different person. I was like, okay, here it is. We're going to go at it.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something for two something.